So, your significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, son, daughter, whatever, just left for basic training. When are you going to get to talk to them? So here's another one of those questions I get asked all the time, and that is, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my son, my daughter just left for basic training. When will I be able to mail them? When will I be able to mail them a letter? When will I hear from them? Will I get to talk to them on the phone? And I get asked that all the time, and I want to make a real quick video just to let all of you family members out there know, because I have a lot of family members watch my video, a whole lot more than I ever expected. But I have a lot of you guys watching. I'm going to answer that video right now. So I'm going to break it down for you guys really simple, because I know a lot of people don't really know much about the military in general, or maybe this is one of your first videos you've ever watched of mine, so you don't know how the whole process goes. So let's say your loved one is leaving tomorrow for basic training. Well, they're not actually leaving to go to basic training yet. They're actually leaving to go to reception before basic training. Once they get to reception, they're going to call you for a 30-second, 1 minute, 2 minute phone call just to let you know that they are there. So they're probably going to call their parent or something and just say, hey, mom, dad, love you, made it to reception, got to go bye. So that's going to last about a week at reception, give or take a couple days. It literally varies. So it could be as low as 3 or 4 days at reception to as much as 2 weeks of time at reception, which I think is really weird how that can vary like that. Army needs to get their crap together, but they're gonna do that. Once they actually get to basic training, so they're gonna go from reception to basic training. Once they do that, or once you guys do that, if you're leaving for basic training, you're gonna get another super quick phone call. It's probably gonna be much quicker because you're gonna have your actual drill sergeants telling you to hurry up. But you're going to get to call your family again, or your loved one will get to call you again for just a 30-second, 1 minute, 2 minute phone call, just again to say, hey, I made it to basic training and I love you, gotta go, bye. And that's basically how the phone call is going to go. That's how it was for me. We had seconds. I probably talked for about 30-45 seconds or so, but that's how that works. So that is the first 2 times that you're going to get to talk to your loved one. After that, usually the first day of basic training, not reception. So that first week at reception, they're not going to be sending out any mail or anything. They might be going ahead and writing you a letter, but they're not actually going to be sending anything out because they don't have the address. Once they get to basic training, for us and for I'm sure everybody else, because it's going to be a huge question that all the soldiers are going to be asking, on day 1, they should get an address for you to be able to send them mail. Once they get that address, then the drill sergeants are going to take up mail. And so more than likely your soldier that day, the next day, or whatever, very soon after that, they are going to send you a letter. And in that letter, they're going to have whatever personal stuff they want to do, but they should include the return address for where you can send them mail. And once you get that letter, then you can send them as much letters and stuff as you want. You can send them a letter every day. It doesn't matter. But yeah, you can send them as many letters as you want. You can't send them food, candy, or all that stuff that's not allowed at basic training. But letters, a few pictures, stuff like that is perfectly fine. Now you've had your 2 initial phone calls. You've gotten your letter from your soldier, but you really want to know, when are you going to get to actually talk to them? When are you going to get to talk to them on the phone about what their experience is like and how basic training is going? Well, at the end of each phase of basic training, there's a red phase, white phase, and a blue phase. And at the end of each phase, they are supposed to get a phone call at the end of each phase. And now that phone call could range literally from 5 minutes to an hour. Maybe if they want some kind of competition thing, they can have it for an hour and a half, or if they want a competition, they can have it for the hour. But for the most part, I would expect a 30-minute phone call or so at the end of each phase. I know sometimes for some people it might just be like a 15-minute thing, but for sure I would say more than 5 minutes at the end of each phase. So you should be getting 3 phone calls, and that'll be at the end of each phase. So every 3 to 4 weeks or so, you will be getting a phone call from your loved one, and you will get to talk to them, ask them how sucky it's been or whatever. But that is basically the extent of your communication with them. They should get their phone back right before Family Day, just to let you know things that are going on. You're also going to get a letter from the company with information on Family Day and graduation and all that stuff. So I know that if you're watching this and you do have a son or daughter, significant other that just left for basic training, I know you don't know the graduation date yet, but you will get a letter in the mail outlining all of that whole process on the date, what to do for Family Day and graduation, some times and stuff like that, and where to go. So that's basically, like I said, the extent of your communication that you're going to have with them. Just as many letters as you want and a couple of quick phone calls, and that's pretty much all you're going to get until basic training graduation. Now once they leave for AIT, you're going to get to FaceTime them every day, and you're going to be loving it. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. So that is it for this video. I hope it helped out all of you guys who have loved ones leaving for training, or maybe you're about to leave for training and you want to know when you're going to get to communicate with your family. I hope this video helped you out, because I kind of made it specifically on this topic. So if it did, hitting that like button would be awesome. If you do have any other questions, feel free to leave your comments down below. You can send me a message on Snapchat or Instagram. I've had a lot of people adding me on Instagram, so that's really cool. And a lot of people get in touch with me through that. But yeah, so if you want to get in touch with me, ask me any questions, feel free to do so. If you want to stick around for some more videos in the future, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys later.